Okay.
Okay, recording is started. Welcome to our first session.
Okay.
And I'm going to now share my screen.
Yes. Hello. Good to see you.
It's great to see you
Okay.
too. Okay, so this is LinkedIn. This is my screen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through step by step what you need to do to get to update your LinkedIn profile. So
Okay.
this is my LinkedIn, not yours. And we can look at yours
Right.
as well when we're doing this. But I sent you a couple of emails today with attachments. And
Yes, I
so
saw them.
yeah. And so I need to run by you or talk to you about them and see what kind of changes you need me to make on them, if any. I did two different sets so that you could choose. And I wasn't sure what you would like to have written on them. So I just sort of did a mock-up and kept them very simple. So if you want to see something different on those, all you need to do is tell me what you would like different on them.
Shoot.
And
Hang on. Hang on. Ah, shit.
Bowie. So with a computer that's more than 2 years old, you will find that it is slow. So we're going to be learning a lot of patience. So here's what we'll do, Richard, so that we don't waste time. I'm going to run through step by step how to edit your profile. And so I thought we'd spend this hour on
Can't.
LinkedIn.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh my goodness. I can hear you.
No sound.
Hmm. Have you ever had that happen before? Oh, you can't hear me. Um,
Okay.
and
Sorry, I
so,
I dropped something on my computer and I lost the sound.
oh no.
Can you hear me now? Can, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Now let me
Okay.
just do this. Just hang on. I'm just gonna close that, open this. There.
Okay. Okay. So you can still hear me?
Hear you, hear me. Everybody up here.
Okay.
Hello?
I can hear
Okay.
you. Can you hear me?
Yes. And now it's
Okay.
telling me that my internet is unstable.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a little bit. So for our next session, maybe you want to go to a Starbucks or something.
Oh no, I can't stand those.
Oh,
I need as quiet a place as possible.
right. Okay.
Um, so can you hear me better now?
I can hear you fine all the time. I can hear you fine.
Okay, well, because I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
What happened was there was just a I dropped something and it didn't it wasn't good.
Uh-oh.
But so I'm gonna back to
So,
another.
okay, so Richard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go step by step through editing your LinkedIn profile. And you'll
Okay.
have this to follow through and do a play, stop, do. and meanwhile, you'll have a chance to look at those background banners that I made for
Yeah,
you.
I did look at them.
And decide if you like them, if you like one or you don't like the other one or whatever. I did a couple so that you could choose, but we can always edit them. I made them on Canva. And so I've got the original files and I can go in there and change wording. If you want to change the wording on them, just send me an email, okay?
Okay. Have you looked at you've looked at my LinkedIn then?
So on your LinkedIn, let's go to your profile right now.
Okay.
Do you have your profile under Rich or Richard?
Rich.
Rich, okay.
I've got to get rid of those other ones.
Yeah, you really do. You need to delete those other ones or merge them with this one.
And I can't,
So,
you know what? I can't even see them. Like, I didn't even know that they were there.
wow. There's a whole bunch. You got about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this background banner here right now on your profile. Can you see?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to suggest that we change this.
Why? Just tell me why.
Specialize. It's really blurry.
Okay.
It's not clear and crisp.
Right.
So I don't know. How did you get this made, or did you copy it from somewhere?
Yeah, I copied it from somewhere. I'm sure I can get a much clearer picture, but I really like that one.
Okay, so if you like it and you can get it to be clear, then go ahead with that.
Okay. Okay.
And then what you have to do as well is you have to make one that fits your Facebook background, the same as this on Facebook. So in your
Okay.
Facebook profile, you need to have it matchy matchy.
Yes, matchy matchy.
That's right.
Okay.
So your headline here, right below your name. So once you
Yes.
get that perfected, that's one step. But this headline here, you've got 200 characters available to you to use.
Okay.
And in your 200 characters, you need to say something that is positive and not salesy,
Okay.
but that tells people about how you can help them.
Okay. That's good.
So 200 characters. And if you're pretty verbose, you can think of something, I'm sure, to be able to put
Yeah.
in there.
Okay.
And because it's you need to have it sound like you as well.
Right.
So put together a headline that has up to 200 characters.
Okay.
And then, so you just click there's a little arrow up in this corner here. When you're doing your own profile, you'll see the little pencil it is in the corner.
Yes.
To be able to edit this. And then you'll also see a little pencil in the corner here, right above where the bell is, that will let you go in and edit your headline.
Right.
So I strongly recommend you do that so people understand what you're all about if your profile is all.
Sure.
And then your about page, you've got 2,000 characters available to you here.
Right.
So I see you've put together a really good piece of copy.
Yes.
And one of the things that you don't need to do is put your resume in here.
Right. Okay.
So I would take the past experience and reshape it a little bit and just say, after 20 plus years of experience working as a CEO blah, 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 that kind of thing.
Okay.
So just make it into an information thing rather than a salesy thing and a resume sounding thing.
Okay.
And
That's good advice.
yeah, and people like to see that they want to feel your energy when they read through your information. So you've got a really good start
Okay.
here. And I really appreciate the work you've put into this so far. That's great.
Okay, good.
So you've got over 2,000 followers. That's a
Well,
good
thank
sign.
you. Thank you.
Very good sign. LinkedIn
Yeah.
cuts you off at 30,000. So you've got
Is
a
that
ways to
right?
go. Yeah, they cut you off at 30,000. The rules of the game are this.
Oh,
The rules of the
that's
game.
good.
You on Facebook, your limit is 5,000.
Okay.
5,000 friends. And on LinkedIn, your limit is 30,000
Wow.
connections. Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Now, I want to just tell you a little bit of statistics here. LinkedIn, I've done some research with LinkedIn. And the research that I've done, I've discovered that the average income of people on LinkedIn is between 76,000 and 86,000 annually. So
Okay.
significant income with the average income of people on LinkedIn. The average
Right.
income of executives, people who hold executive positions like CEOs, COOs, those kinds of people, HR directors, the average income of them is around 125 to 155,000 a year. So where are the people that can afford to buy our stuff, right? They're
Right.
on LinkedIn. The average
Right.
income of people on Facebook is 22,000. So drastic.
Huge difference.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. Facebook, the groups on Facebook for business is where you want to be.
Right.
You want to post something every day on your main feed on Facebook just to keep your face in front of people in general, because they're going to check, people are going to check you out once they start seeing your posts come through in the groups. So you want to join groups on both
Okay.
LinkedIn and Facebook. You join groups that would be small business owners.
Okay.
So small business owners in the United States. So you
Right.
just keep searching through and find as many groups that you can join as possible, but they need to have at least 3,000 people in those groups. If you get in groups that are less than 3,000 people, you won't have as good results. So
Okay.
you need to have that number of people so that you have people to work through. And then what we'll do is I'll show you how to send messages to people and create posts that you can put into those groups that people will want to read from the small businesses. So let's work on LinkedIn here now. So you've got experience, your experience. You know, you can get really creative when it comes to your experience.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just leave it like this if you want to, but you can also put ERC, your ERC program in there as your new experience.
Right.
So I would add an experience for your ERC program.
Okay.
And then also, you've got your education there. You can't do much about changing your education. You can list up to 50 skills in your for where you have your skills and in endorsements. So you've got tons of skills. So
Right.
think about keywords. So you've got ERC bottom line concepts. That's awesome. But think about some more keywords that you can add in there for the ERC program. You could put in ERTC. You could put in CARES Act. Different things that small business, employee retention, tax credit, tax rebate.
Right.
Those
All
kinds of
those
words.
keywords. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
put them in your skills, because that's what they are basically, is keywords. And the more great keywords you can have in there, the better you'll have, the bigger your reach will be.
Right.
Okay, so there's a process that you're going to go through each day. So number one, we're going to get your profile set up. So I'm going to take you to the very top of your profile.
Right.
And at the very, so when you, I can't show you this while we're looking at yours. So I'm going
Okay.
to go into mine.
Sure.
So I'm just going to click on mine and go to view profile. So when you look at your own profile, you can see up here on the corner, edit
Yeah.
public profile and URL.
Right.
So go and moving our pictures out of the way. So you click on that.
Sorry. Yeah. I got distracted by what you were talking and looking at, and then sorry. So I'm looking at this.
So you go to your profile page. I've changed my profile page.
Okay.
But edit your, so you want at the very top of your profile, when you view your profile, it says edit your custom URL.
Yes.
So your custom URL, the one that they give you, has a bunch of numbers on the end.
Right.
You want to get rid of those numbers and either have your marketing business name, like I've got my marketing Mentress
Yes.
listed there. So you either want to have your name, Rich Cinnamon, or you want to have your business name if you've got a company name that you want to put up there.
Okay.
And change that. This is where you change it. You just put that little pencil there and then make sure that everything past this last forward slash is what you want to have, and get rid of the numbers that are there.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can edit content. This is your public profile. You can edit sections, but just leave this alone for now because you don't really need to do anything. And when you're doing all this editing, you need to turn this button off.
Oh, okay. That's good. You don't want people watching it.
Yeah, you don't want them to see your profile till you've got it all perfected, right? You've got it all
right. Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. And then the basics required: name, number of connections, and region. These are LinkedIn gives you suggestions for what you want to have shown on your profile. And make sure that this first one is green, like mine is.
Okay.
And then you don't want to just only see first degree connections or your network. You want to be able to be open to all LinkedIn members.
Okay.
Not to the public, because when you click on the public one, anybody who's not a member of LinkedIn can get into your account and look around, right? So you need to not to take over your account. So you want to make sure you've got just all LinkedIn members. Okay, because you don't want to get fished.
No.
And then all of these down here need to be checked off. They all need to be green. So all these little buttons down at the bottom all need to be green. And you'll get this video so you can review this again. And so this here is if you
that's awesome. Yeah.
If you have a website, you click on this and you can attach this into your back of your website so that it shows up for your LinkedIn profile. So you'll be able, people can just, when they're on your website, they can just click on this badge and it'll take them right to your LinkedIn profile.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
that's only if you have a website. So you don't need to worry about this right now. Okay.
No, I don't. Right at the moment. No.
I'm going to go back here to the top and go back to profile. So this is how people see your profile when they look at it from the public's point of view.
Right.
So I'm going to go back to viewing profile. but I'm going to click on settings and privacy. You see that?
Yes.
So you go to settings and privacy. Move the pictures again. So when you go into settings and privacy, you see you have main areas down the left side here. And what you need to do is you need to work through each one of these individually.
Okay.
Step by step. So you click the first one, account preferences, and then you go through this side and you click on each one and review it, make sure that it's set up the way you want it to be set up.
Okay.
I'm on slow internet here because I'm on a public internet connection. So this is the profile where the sections that you can edit. So you can just move this little gray bar down and check out each section.
Okay.
I call myself my position, my current position, I call myself Rockstar Marketing Strategist at Marketing Mentorist. So you can check.
I love that. Yeah.
And so
No, I've always loved your creativity.
Oh, thank you. So you can work through this and change everything and then save it at the end. So you click save.
Yes.
And so then you're back to your main page. So you can get back into privacy and settings by you're going to your picture and you go down here to settings and privacy.
Yes.
And that'll take you right back into this settings and privacy. I always say privacy and settings. I don't know why I want to always switch it around. And so just work through each one of these, click on each one. You don't want to be on dark mode. Dark mode means you have all dark background, and it is actually harder to read for anybody anybody who's over 40. It's harder for them to read in the dark mode, so I don't switch to dark mode. You want to make sure you have your language preference there. Just go through each one of these. Click on each one. These are turned on. You can see I've got mine
I see.
on.
And if it doesn't say anything, then they're off.
That's correct.
Okay.
So you want to copy what you see on mine here.
Yes.
So just work through each one of these and read everything. And if you don't know, if you're confused and you don't know or don't understand what to do with it, make notes for the next time we get together, okay?
Yeah.
So then you can ask me those questions.
Right.
And don't change it if you're scared. Like if you're reading something and you go, oh, I don't know if I should do anything with this. Then you just write down the question and then ask me at the next time, because there are some things in here that you do not want to have turned on. So if they're not turned on,
okay,
leave them. So do you have a Twitter handle?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. Well, it might be a good idea to get a Twitter handle because business people tend to like Twitter.
Yeah, and I have no idea what to do with that. I'm a dumbski in that regard.
No, you're just a little bit of a Luddite. They call people who don't know internet, they call them Luddites, Luddites.
Luddites.
Yes.
Luddites?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a gentle comment. Okay. So work through that and then click on the next one, sign in and security, and just go through each one of these, make sure that you've got everything in there the way that you want to have it. So I've got you've got to have your main email and your phone number. And if you want to change a password, you change it here. Where you're signed in, devices that to remember your password. So I have my phone in here that remembers my password.
Okay.
So you just go through each one and remember, just take notes. And visibility. Who do you want to see you? So there are some things that I want turned off. people who are connected to me. I've got this turned off right now. I'm going to turn it on. There we go. So if you turn on this setting, only you can see your connections list. Oh, that's why I've got it turned off, because I want other people to see my connections as well.
Yeah, right.
So there we go. So you just open it up and it answers all your questions, usually. So
Okay.
go through reading each one of these, and it's going to take you some time. So this is going to be homework city, working through all of these, and
Yeah,
then
I can
go
see
to
that.
the data
Well,
privacy
it's
and do the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And if I don't understand or know whether I should have it on or not, I'll just you know, I'll just keep track and I'll have a question or
Yes, have a notebook.
yeah,
I have notebooks that I write all my questions in. So I'm going to go through each one of these and just go down slowly here so that you can see what I've got turned on and turned off.
sure. Let's go to the top. There we go.
And then
Okay.
notifications. You can just go down here and see what I've got turned on or turned off. I don't have anything much going on here.
No.
I'm not hiring somebody. I'm not searching for a job.
Oh,
But in connecting with others, I've got allow connections related notifications. So I want to see notifications from my connections, because I never
sure.
know. Somebody might be asking me a question that I might be able to get them help with, right? So I'm going to
Okay.
go back here to the top one, account preferences. So I've worked down on all of these different categories on the left.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what to do. So I'm going to go
All right.
back to, going to move the pictures out of the way. There we go. So we don't want to add a profile in another language. Okay, so every day once you get your profile set up, every day you want to go in and invite 10 people to connect with you, just 10 people. And the best way to do that is to do it through the groups. And the way to get into the groups is to go here to this work icon. It's with the 9 dots.
Oh, up there. Okay.
Yeah, you see the groups? Click
Yes.
on that. And now it goes shady, but click in the middle of the gray area and it will go unshady. Come on, groups. Let's see. Oh, you have to go down here to this little blue man. So once
click,
you click on the little blue man, there we are. Okay, now we can click in the gray area. So these are all the, it'll show you all the groups that you are currently a member of.
Okay.
So once you've got those groups, you're in some groups. Are you in some groups now?
Yes, I am, but they're mostly all real estate, but that's okay. I can pick and choose. A lot of them are I'm not interested in doing anything anyway, but there's some that I was looking at those yesterday, and I'm checking to see, okay, well, how many people are in here? What are they doing? Are they really, what I'm looking for, and that sort of thing. So I think I get it.
Good. That's great. So you want to find groups that are small business owner groups.
Yes.
And US.
Yes.
Now, there are groups that will have US and Canada or international groups. So there might be some US companies in there.
Right.
So just make sure that you have groups. This one here only has 1,200. And this one only has 1,200, but the reason it does is these are 2 groups that I'm helping somebody build.
Sorry, helping what?
I'm helping some business people build these groups.
Okay.
So that's why they are so small. And this one is another one that I'm helping to build. So if they've got 31,000 or 29,000 or 47,000 members, They're not my groups. They're groups that are already built.
Right, right. I got you. I got you. And
So
or they're not groups that you're really wanting
yeah,
unless you know that kind of
yeah,
business.
yeah. So here's what I'm going to show you to do. Type in
Sure.
the word groups, GROUPS. And so we've got groups. Now it's going to show you a bunch of groups. But
Right.
so now see what's happened? All of these choices have shown up down here. So you're
Very
going to click
nice.
on the groups down here. And now look at all the groups that's showing up. So leave that green one there. And now you want to type in small business. Oops. My fingers are all thumbs here. So let's go and search. So we've got small business groups. Look at this. 1 million members, startup
Wow.
specialists, small business network by entrepreneurs. That's 319,000. So 24,000 entrepreneurs, startups, e-commerce. You could join all these groups.
Hmm.
So you can see 2 million, 22,000. There's all kinds of groups and you can just keep on working through, but you'll notice as you go through, they get smaller. So make sure you keep track of those numbers on these groups.
Yes.
If there's only 700 members, or you see there's 775, 894, but this has got 14,000, this has got 6,000. So there's 548,000 members. This is big data and analytics. It might not be a good group for you anyway, because they're probably all independent business owners and they work from home from
Yeah.
their own computer, right?
Right.
But this is North American startups, USA and Canada, Mexico. So there's going to be some good target people to businesses to work with. So you could try the SAP community, you could try healthcare finance, hospitals, medical providers. And this has just got 4,000 members, but it's sort of under the wire.
Right.
It's got
But
more
it's
than 3,000.
yeah.
And so this is recruitment consultants and staffing professionals. Might not be a really good group for you to join because these recruitment and consultants, they're usually independent business owners and they work from home. But you could check out HR professionals, right?
Right.
So just work through this and join
Okay.
as many groups as you can. LinkedIn will only allow you to join a few groups at a time. And then you have to wait for them to accept you into the group.
Right. So what I might do is just scroll down and make a note of the ones that I'm interested in at the moment
Yeah.
and join those and keep track
Mhm.
and then like if I do some a little bit every day or every other
Mhm.
day, then it'll grow and it's not going to be they're not going to stop me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So now, once you get in your groups, here's what you do.
Hmm.
So it says view posts here. That means I am a member of these groups.
Okay.
So I'm going to go click on this
Sure.
and see here where it says show all. This is going to show all the people that are members in this group. Look at this.
Okay.
So now what you can do is you can start with a letter of the alphabet. You don't need to start with
Right.
A. So maybe you want to start with G. Look at that. It changed the search, right?
Hmm.
And then you maybe want to start with GA. See that? It
Hmm.
changes the search. Well, you can direct message all these people without having to be connected to them.
Ah,
You invite them to connect with you. So put together some little short blurbs that you can use to invite people to connect with you. You want to invite 10 people a day, just 10 people a day because LinkedIn won't allow us to invite a lot of people to connect with us. So I'm going to show you some blurbs that you can use. I have a Word document that I've put together that I use all the time. I'm going to take you way down in my document where I've got my invites to connect. This is a big document. Oops, I'm down too far.
Well, you've been building it for years.
Yeah. Let's see, where are my, I don't want my sample birthday message. No, I gotta go the other way. There's a picture I have of before and after. So I've got all different kinds of sample dialogues that I use to go through when I'm talking to people. And you'll get the, here we are. Here's message one. Here's message number one. I'd love to connect with you. Looking forward to joining your network here on LinkedIn, Christine, right? Just simple little ones like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I see you're with network marketing / MLM business. It would be great to connect. Well, you might not want to use that.
Yeah.
I hope you'll accept this invitation to connect. I'd love to be part of your network here on LinkedIn. Right?
I like that.
Yeah, and I'd love to be part. And you use different ones. So you only use one 5 times. So on each day. So you invite 10 people to connect with you. So maybe you use message number 1. I'd love to connect with you. And you use that 5 times. So you copy it.
Mm-hmm.
Right click and you copy. And then you go into your LinkedIn. And if it has a number 1, like first, that means you're already connected to that person. But if it has a second or third on there, you're not directly connected.
They're fair game.
Yeah, so you could invite them to connect with you. So I just click on that.
Yep.
And I'll just say, and just put the message in there. I'd love to connect with you. Looking forward to joining your network here on LinkedIn, Christine. And that's all you need to put in there. And then you click send. So that's message number 1. Close it. And let's see, here's a second. That's message number 2. And you go out and you don't click the little blue man. Don't click the little blue man on the corner, okay?
Where's the little blue man on the corner?
Okay, I'll show you. We'll do this guy. Send him an invitation to connect. And I click send. That little blue man right here, can you see?
Do not.
Yeah, that little blue, do not click that because that is going to send a direct connection request, which the search engines on LinkedIn track. And they will freeze your account if you haven't been active on your account and now all of a sudden you're starting to invite 10 people every day. So you want Rajat to click on that little blue man, not you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You follow?
I follow.
Awesome. So that's how you do it. So you do 5 with that invite, and then you go back into your document after you've done 5, and you choose another one. Let's see. Let's set this invitation. Let's part of your network. Okay, let's try this one. So then you change, you copy it, you go into your LinkedIn again, and you get to it. The next person, Alok, Chief Product Officer. He builds companies. So this might be a good one to join.
Right. And it doesn't matter where they are.
No.
Well, here's the thing. I want them to be in the US.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, let's stop this then. I won't send that one. I'm just going to close it, discard.
Right.
Okay, here's how you check to see if they're in the US. So let's take Alok, and you hold your mouse over his name and right click, right click, open link in new tab. Do you see that?
Yes.
Click
Yep.
on that. Open link in new tab. Now, see there's a little circle turning around up at the top here.
Oh,
It's opening up a new page.
new page. Yep.
Yeah, you see that? So just wait.
Yes.
So it's going to open. So now you click on it. And if this takes you to his profile, incognito. So you read
Oh,
through and you see he's where he's located. Whoops.
San Francisco.
Yeah. Something's happening with my computer here. Can you hear me?
Yep. I can see you. I can hear you, but I can't see. I've got a black
Okay,
larger picture. There you go.
yeah, my internet's not doing very well right now. So click on that. So you get the idea. You right click on their name when they're in the group, and then you open up on a new page, because then the search engines can't track you. You're
Okay.
hidden. Okay, I'm teaching you some secrets here.
Yes, you are.
And I don't have any place to plug in my computer, and it's going to die on me in a second. Okay.
We're almost done. We got 8 minutes, but if it dies, it's no foul. Okay. I mean, I've got so much here to start with.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be. I'm gonna need probably the week to get conversant with it.
Yeah.
But this is great stuff.
Awesome. I'm really glad. So
Yeah.
just work on that, inviting people to connect. And so you have to go in every day, every single day. And the only day I take off is Sunday. And that's my day to be with family. But the rest of the week, Monday through Saturday, I'm on LinkedIn every day, checking it out, checking to see who's accepted my request to connect, right? So now what you need to also concentrate on doing is putting together some little blurbs. Oh, thanks for connecting. I noticed that you're with blah, 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 right? Because then you look at their profile a little bit.
Sorry.
So can you hear me?
Well,
yeah.
You cut out.
Okay. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to cut this off because it's my computer's dying because I don't have a plug-in here.
What you were saying was that you want to go in every day, 6 days a week or 5 days a week, whatever you can handle, and you want now this is you're looking for the follow-ups. Mm-hmm. You're looking for adding new, new opportunity people to connect with, but mm-hmm. also thanking the people that have connected.
Yes, so you thank them for connecting with you. And the way you do that, I hope that this computer is going to let me do that quickly here. So you want to go into My Network. Can you see that?
Yes, yes.
Click on My Network. I don't know if it's going to let me do it. So you go into My Network, and then you'll be able to see on their profile when they connected with you.
There you go.
And that's where you send the thanks for connecting. Say thank you for connecting. I noticed that you're in da-da-da-da-da-da. Did you know about ERC, right?
Right.
So, and tell me what you know about ERC or something like that. You want to get the conversation going with them.
Mm-hmm.
And just tell them I've learned some really cool stuff about ERC and how you can get some money. You might be leaving money on the table that you're not aware of.
Right.
And people will respond to you much better through LinkedIn because they deem you as a legitimate business person.
Right.
And you won't get marked as a spammer, especially if you only invite no more than 10 people to connect with you every day. you're freezing on me
Right.
between your internet
Am
and
I
my
freezing on
internet.
you?
Yes. Did
Well,
you
my
get
internet's
that?
strong, so it's
It must be
yes, I
mine.
did.
Okay. So as soon as I get this um, recording saved, I'll send it off to you so that you can use it this week.
I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I we won't get home for about another 3 hours. We've got about another
Yeah.
3 hours of drive, so I might not get
Yeah,
to it till tomorrow
I
morning.
don't. I'm not expecting it today. Tomorrow would be great, and
Uh,
I've got my time basically uh, um, dedicated to making what I'm doing work,
yeah,
and like just like you are.
yeah.
But I need your guidance. I need your strength. I need your encouragement, which you've given me. All of that.
Thank
I'm
you.
very grateful.
Thank you. Well, thank you for reaching out to me. I really appreciate you and Susan.
I know. Thank you. And I did get a hold of the company that owes me money, and I found out what happened is
Oh,
that they had somehow they screwed up, sending the money. They tried sending the money to me in
oh,
putting it in my account, but it didn't go in. So then I got a letter from the bank, telling me, you got to send this to them. So I took a photo of it. I sent it over. I phoned the guy, talked to him. He's talking to his boss. And so it should be coming here anytime soon. So
okay.
probably the next day or two.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
No,
trust
thank
you.
you. Yeah. I'm no like, so no, that's great, Christine. You're right on the money here. I'll let you go, and
Okay.
thank you for everything today.
Thank you.
And I look forward to receiving that. And so when you do send it, I guess it's just a link. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll just send you a link.
Or how does
What
that
I'll
work?
do, I upload these videos to my YouTube channel,
Okay.
and then I will send you the link, the YouTube link.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I've got so much I can learn, and I mean it's so powerful. And I wish I had taken advantage of this,
Yeah.
opportunity like in the past. But hey, I can't cry over spilt milk. But now I'm all geared. I'm all ready. I'm so grateful, and I think we're going to have some mutual success.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
And the other thing is, I had an idea. Now, if I can flow some other people to you that you can train
Mhm.
and get the 295 on, just think about that.
Mhm.
Uh, maybe we can have some kind of a reduction. I don't know, but anyway, just an
I
idea
would
that
pay you
popped
a
in my head
referral.
yesterday.
Anybody who
Yeah,
refers business to me, I give you a 10% referral.
right. And I'm actually doing the same thing. So,
Mhm.
so that's another way that we could go too. Good.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, listen, you have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Say hi to your wonderful husband, Roger, and I'll say hi for you to Susan, and we'll
Awesome.
talk again very, very soon. And I
Okay.
figure a week is a good time for
Mhm.
me to digest and utilize this information at this particular point. Or do you think that it should be sooner than a week?
No, let's just do a week at a time,
All right,
and we'll
perfect.
do an hour each week. So for 10 weeks, I've given you an outline of what we're going to cover in this 10 hours,
Yeah,
but we're only going to spend an hour a week because I find from my
yeah, perfect.
experience people need time to practice.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take a big hug for me, would you?
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Stopping.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.